Your 76ers have some off-season plans.
Yeah, I told you we play them tomorrow at 3:45.
They have
volleyball.
Like, after that though, they're plan A. Paul George.
PG.
What do you? Okay, that's not a favorable face. What do you think?
I will take right now. I will take just about more than half of the league over the motherfucking cats we got right now than Tobias Harris.
He's a free agent. I don't think he'll be there.
Oh, they're gonna sign him back.
No,
You think it's big money?
hey, if they re-sign him, dog, Philly's gonna go in the uproar.
Will you still be a fan?
Yeah, I'm still be a fan of my squad. One dude ain't gonna change that. You know, one player.
Even that 4 for 187 deal they give him.
Might meet him in the back. Shit.
He can afford protection.
Just me.
Yeah,
just me. You know.
So that's the position you got to address, though. I mean, that's small forward. I mean, PG's going to be on everybody's list, but I think it'll be hard for PG to leave home, L.A. He's in life. He's probably comfortable to go way to the East Coast in Philly, where it's a whole other life, and it's brick cold around October, November.
Right.
It's brick cold. And he been in Indiana, so he's already got a glimpse of it. He's like, man,
I feel like normally, I don't know if y'all saw over the weekend, it came out that the Clippers are allegedly, they're not going to offer him more than Kawhi got. So Kawhi got, I think it was 3 for 152. They told Paul George, like, that's the max.
I mean,
he can get 4 for, I think, 221 from Philly or other free agent team. So he can get that, the reason to go west and deal with that cold, that extra 4th year, that extra whatever $1 million. So that's the reason I think he may. Because before, it felt like him staying with the Clippers. I thought all those guys were just going to stay with L.A.
And this is just me sounding stupid. I mean, you said 3 for 150, so that's 50 a year. And I think 4 for 220, that's about 52, 54 a year, 55. I think he might bite the bullet on that. Well, man, it's like, man, I don't, 3 years is good. I mean, L.A., man, lifestyle.
I don't know, man. It's just like,
have you ever been to Philly? You ever been to Philly? It's cold.
I've been to Philly.
But you at?
They throwing batteries at
buy
Santa.
a lot of jackets.
You throwing batteries at Santa. You got a bunch.
He's got to score more points than Santa.
You got a bunch of clowns that's waiting on you to mess up. Can't wait to hit you with a battery.
I was if they was on Tobias Harris' head, they're gonna be on Paul George's head. He said he want less pressure. He said after the way their season ended, he's like, I don't really feel no pressure. Would that be the same in Philly?
I don't think Embiid gonna be there long.
I think we would welcome him with open arms. Yeah, he might not. You never know.
Sorry, I threw that out there.
But I would welcome him with open arms. He would be needed, especially his scoring prowess. You know what I'm saying? With him, Maxey, and Embiid.
Well,
prowess?
Yeah, definitely
y'all
can
throwing
get
some
us.
words around today.
Definitely can get us more than 7 or 8 points, especially in the playoffs, as the previous swing person did.
He who shall not be named.
Hey man, if Tobias Harris catch you in the alley, he gonna kick your ass.
Hey,
you been killing him, man.
Guess what?
He gonna whoop you.
Guess what?
Light on light crime.
Guess what? let's say nigga did whoop me. Let's say he did whoop me. You think it's gonna stop me from talking about his play? Why to whoop me again?
Ice on his eye. He stink. He's terrible.
That ain't shit. Like,
Man, you stupid.
go on. Nigga think you can whoop me. Nigga think he good. Nigga think you can whoop me. Shit.
Should have been practicing that jumper the whole time you was whooping my ass.
You know, stylish chump. All right. You know what I'm saying? After I get mine first, then y'all can do what you want.
This man is crazy, man.
Paul George is a plan A, but they say, quote, aside from the pipe dream that Kevin Durant or Jimmy Butler would ask to be dealt directly to Philly, sources familiar with the Sixers say that Brandon Ingram is the primary fallback plan. Ingram would have to be acquired in a trade from the Pelicans. He's under contract for $36 million with a 15% trade kicker through next year.
Jimmy Butler ain't coming back to Philly.
No, I don't say that.
It sounded like he didn't want to leave, though.
He ain't coming back to Philly.
No chance.
No, you got just as good a squad down there in Miami, and people don't realize and understand how fucking key weather is to your career.
Truth.
You know what I'm saying? If you got guys like man, Kobe was lucky as shit to play in L.A. his whole career. Tim Duncan was lucky as shit to play in San Antonio his whole career. You know, you talking about a majority of hot weather cities. You know what I'm saying? Where, shit, you feeling good. It's a different mindset going into the game because now your body, you're not aching. That tendonitis ain't hurting. But granted, yeah, you still playing a couple cold cities, but I'm only there for a couple days.
In and out, yeah.
Yeah. But, man, it's a big difference when you in that cold city and that hot city, man. So, like, with him down there in Miami, I stayed in Miami if I'm buckets. Like, stay right down there in Miami, you know, set your little shit up down there, whatever. You got a good team. You know, they just need a true center, I think. Yeah. I don't think he will come back to Philly.
So they also may look at Zach LaVine. What about Zach LaVine, KD, Brandon Ingram?
I would say we probably would get more of a Zach or Brandon Ingram over a big superstar. We ain't getting nobody like KD or Bron or.
If you're going to get Bron, I feel like this is the time where you might. Just because you can just sign him, you can give him, I think, almost the same money as LA, and they could bring in Bronny.
Man, I think Zach LaVine is very underrated. I like Zach LaVine. You know,
Zach is nice.
You know, I see Zach going to and doing good. I think he could go to a place like Orlando, and I think him and Paolo could be a heck of a, because, man, Zach LaVine is a bucket. You know what I'm saying? He could play, and I think them two can.
Still got his athleticism.
Yeah, still got his athleticism. I think they could be, you know, but he got to just stay healthy. And, you know, that's one of the biggest things. Them guys get hurt, and they be out like 40, 50 games, you know what I'm saying? Like, they be out, but,
on a string
you know, I've just been sitting here trying to think of some teams that he could play at, and I think him and Paolo just need a running mate. He need a running mate that's a bucket, like that can go get you
another big.
You know what I'm saying, a bucket. It ain't necessarily got to be a big, you know what I'm saying, because the way this game is spaced out.
I think him, Wagner. I think LaVine would be an interesting fit there.
I think LaVine would be a nice piece with them because he has Wagner, you know what I'm saying, who's another big, and I think his athleticism, his explosiveness, he can get you between 20 and 40 on some nights because he can score at that type of level. But like I said, he got to just stay healthy. And, you know, and it's funny with Jimmy Butler, you know, with everything he's done for that franchise over the years, that his name is coming up in trade rumors. And
it's almost contract extension time.
Yeah, I know it's extension time, but then you almost feel it when Coach Riley says something, you know, in terms of, I can't remember the exact quote, but he's talking about if you're going to talk the talk, you better be playing or something he was saying.
He's talking some trash.
Yeah, so you better be playing or something like that. So
you know, Hero for Chile, yeah, he was going in.
He was going in a little bit. So, you know, you like, well, it must be extension time. You know, when they start talking, it's like, it can go either way. Either we're going to sign him, but if not, we got some ammunition that can help me trade him because he was talking bad about the one. You know, they're gonna do something to kind of soften the blow that he leaving, because Jimmy is probably like a co-hero similar to kind of like D Wade is down there. Not on his level, but people love Jimmy Butler in Miami.
Definitely. According to Yahoo Sports, Jake Fisher, he said he's spoken with several agents who advising their clients, like, don't team up with Embiid because of his injury history.
That's tough, man.
Do we think that's like a real thing?
That's
agents might be saying that. Do other players think like that though?
I mean, it's cool if a player think that, but damn, if an agent coming out thinking that, damn, that's hating on the motherfucker right there.
It's tough though.
But no, it's the respect level. And why I say another player could say that, because another player is out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Another player is going through what Embiid is going through, them rough nights, them bad knee nights, or whatever. That agent ain't go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless he played in the league. Whoever the agent is, did he play in the league?
They said it was several agents, so I doubt all of them.
Like, that's hating. Like, damn, because even on his last leg, the man still, you know, was putting his team forward. And like I said, I wasn't one for bringing him back. Yeah, but even when he did come back, he still had that positive impact on everybody.
For sure.
So, that's kind of hating to me.
Yeah.
It's tough, like, if you PG, if I'm leaving Kawhi and home because he couldn't stay healthy.
And he played more games.
He did, but do I still want to, in the playoffs, like, tie my wagon to Embiid, knowing he's had some injury history in the playoffs? Like, I can stay at home and do that. I can stay, because when Kawhi healthy, we balling.
Yeah.
Do I want to do that if I'm PG? If I'm LeBron, those are the free agent guys. The other guys I have to be traded for.
See, most of these guys we talking about all got injury histories too, except Bron. You know what I'm saying? Like, And you know, and Bron's getting older, so he got to sit out some games just in general. But most of these guys we talking about got injury histories too.
Right.
So I mean,
PG.
yeah. So and then the way this league is now, you can go somewhere, sign a big deal, and if you're unhappy, you can wiggle your way out and go somewhere else. But just to make, because you know, it ain't like it used to be when we played. All right, we done signed here, they trade you, now they got you. You can't say nothing until it's up to their discretion.
Sign like 7-8 year deals.
Yeah,
though. Like
so
you sign for the whole decade.
You can't go in there and force it. You can't go force a trade. Your agent can't call and say my man's unhappy. He need to get out here. Like they might can say that a little bit, but now it's like, okay, you can call there and really get up out. You can force your way up out of there. So I mean, so you know, whoever goes there. Maybe they can go there and do a year audition, see how it feels, and if they don't like it, they get out of there. I mean, we've seen that before. Jimmy Butler has done it in a couple of his places. I think Honey Bun Harden has done it before. You know,
Kawhi won a championship in Toronto and then bounced.
So people do it all day long. So it's saying the player has more. You know, so they can kind of make their own destiny in terms of where they want to go to, and if they're not happy, and it's kind of like the way this is in college. You know, you can go to college year to year and go to different places year to year if you're not happy.
Yeah.